Welcome back to another edition of Research Fantasy presents our MLB DFS hitter picks for Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017. We've got 15 games going on this evening. That's if weather holds out, because that's always an issue with baseball, like it is not in most other sports. But we've got a full slate from good pitchers to poor pitchers, so let's find some players that we can use to really beef up our lineups tonight. I'm going to start off with Josh Reddick, 7,200 fantasy draft, 3,300 FanDuel, 3,600 DraftKings. To me, it seems like Jordan Zimmermann is about on his last legs, and Josh Reddick is on an Astros team that should be able to pick him apart. I know the Astros can be frustrating, but Michael Fulmer is a good pitcher. I know that he allowed one run, but he's the best thing that the Tigers have going for them. Right now against left-handed hitting, Jordan Zimmermann has a 396 WOBA, 44.9% fly ball rate, and a 49.3% hard contact rate. We're starting to get to the point of the year where things are starting to level out. Starters have seen 8 starts, so we're starting to really see what pitchers are all about in 2017, and it doesn't look good for Zimmermann. Reddick should be manning that 2 slot, so he's got Springer hitting before him. The Astros lineup is just so potent that all the guys top to bottom that hit have a chance to get on base, so I think Reddick will find himself in position to drive some runs home. He'll find himself in a position to be brought home, so I think he's got the upside here to have a pretty solid game against Jordan Zimmermann tonight. Next up, let's look at Cody Bellinger, 8,400 fantasy draft, 3,800 FanDuel, 4,400 DraftKings, going up against Lance Lynn and the St. Louis Cardinals. Not only will Lance Lynn have to deal with Clayton Kershaw being the opposing pitcher tonight, but he also has to deal with a team full of left-handed hitting, and he just hasn't really been great against that this year. A 408 WOBA, 45.2% fly ball rate, and 36.5% hard contact rate show his woes to an extreme nature. Now, it's not as bad as Jordan Zimmermann has been, but this is a more extreme situation because we know the potency of the lefty bats on this Dodger team. Bellinger has been an absolute animal. He's been ruthless with everything he's done this year, and it wouldn't shock me to see him go yard again in this game tonight. But without a doubt, my favorite play on the slate, and I know that he's going to be very highly owned. He will be a very chalky option, so I'm not afraid to say it, but Paul Goldschmidt at 10.5 on Fantasy Draft, 4,700 on FanDuel, 5,400 on DraftKings. As soon as I saw that the Diamondbacks were playing the White Sox, and as soon as I saw that Dylan Covey was on the mound, I immediately knew that Goldschmidt was going to be my top player. Yes, I was very upset that he hit a home run last night. I have these phobias about things where when a guy hits a home run the night before, with home runs being so tough to come by, and a great home run hitter crossing 40. That was 11 for Goldschmidt, but I cannot fathom a way he doesn't have a good game tonight unless he's not in the lineup. I don't know why they wouldn't put him in the lineup. It's not that I think that they're going to keep him out of it, but I don't even need to go through the numbers for Dylan Covey because they're laughable. He's proved himself to be an absolute awful pitcher. Now he's moving into a hitting atmosphere that's amongst the best in the big leagues against a team that continues to rake at the plate. So no questions asked on my end. Paul Goldschmidt, the top hitter on my lineups tonight. That'll wrap it up for us today. Our top 3 tournament options: Josh Reddick, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt. Thanks for listening. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Head over to Facebook, Research Fantasy. Like us there. Follow us on Twitter at Research and Win, and join us again tomorrow.